Well, hello today, everybody. So I'm back again, talk about my weight loss after surgery. As y'all can tell, I got me a bit of a shave and a haircut. I definitely look a lot better than I did before. Feel a lot better. Um, Been running around getting some things done, taking care of business. Been out of the house a lot, something I hadn't really done in a long time. But today, I really wanted to talk about an epiphany I've had. And that epiphany basically is about why I probably wasn't succeeding with weight loss before surgery. And there's so much that you learn about foods and about what you can and can't eat after surgery that you just, for some reason, people don't tell you before you have the surgery. And I realized that before surgery, one of the major things that was my problem was I'd go on a diet and I'd start to try, but I wouldn't see any results. And because I wouldn't see those results, I would just kind of go on and slowly start getting back into those bad habits. But after the weight loss surgery, and I really truly followed that diet, I started seeing these results, and those results, every time I saw those results, it made me want to continue. It made me want to go down and exercise or, do things to help me look better. I had a friend over last night who saw me for the first time since surgery, and she couldn't believe the changes in my chest and my stomach and everything. And she was so amazed by the difference that she wants to basically go on my diet. And I told her, I says, sorry about that. My nose is itching again today. I told her I have an advantage. She can follow my diet all she wants, but the advantage that I have over her is that my stomach is so much smaller now because of the surgery. Therefore, I get full and I just physically cannot eat anything else. Whereas she's going to have to know that, hey, this is the amount of food I can eat if I want to lose this weight. And I have to stop there regardless of whether I still feel hungry or not. And see, that's the problem with before surgery, and is that if you don't have the mindset that, look, I know I'm not full, but I do not need to eat more than this, then you're not going to lose weight. You're not going to see those pounds start to drop off. And as you see those pounds drop off, you get more and more excited about where you're going with it. I talked in an earlier video about how I stalled and I wasn't seeing a weight loss. Had I not had surgery, I probably would not have continued to lose weight because I probably wouldn't have restricted my eating because I wasn't losing any. I felt like I wasn't losing any weight. But because of the surgery, I really could not eat any more than what I was eating. And it helped me stay on my diet. So that is a big plus for surgery. It helped me stay on my diet. It kept me from giving up. And it allowed me to start seeing that weight loss again. And I weighed again this morning, and I am down to 442 pounds by my scale. And like we have talked about in a previous video, roller weight loss, where I had my surgery and I have my appointments, their scale always measures me 5 pounds lighter. Yay, I'm a lot lighter, right? Remember that? Well, so that means, if I'm 442 on this scale, I'm going to be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 447 by theirs. 437 by theirs. So I'm actually kind of excited to go to my next meeting, my next appointment. I really want to see what, their take is on this. I recently had another appointment with my local regular doctor. Um, and between my last appointment with him and this most recent appointment with him was actually 30 days. And in that 30 days, I lost 25 pounds, according to their scales. So 25 pounds is, that is an awesome amount to lose in a month's time. And it keeps you excited. And that's where I'm talking about the epiphany that I had about prior to the surgery. If you don't sit and say, listen, I know this is where I got to stop, regardless of whether I'm full or not. I have to stop eating right here. I don't care if my wife's sitting there over there eating, a nice big piece of cheesecake. I can't eat it because I know if I eat it, I'm not going to lose weight. So the surgery definitely helps you with that, because the physical ability to eat any more than, 4 ounces of food, it's there. You just can't do it. Of course, later on, as I lose weight and we get further and further out, my stomach will stretch and I'll be able to eat a little bit more. But after going through all this, there's no way that you can't be conscious of your choices and what you're eating. There's no way. So you're going to stop yourself and say, look, yeah, I know I could probably eat a little bit more, but this is all I need. I don't need 3 tacos versus a taco or a taco and a half. In fact, last night I had kind of like a taco and a half, almost kind of like a burrito. We had fajitas, chicken fajitas, and I have a carb balance tortillas, mainly because I need the fiber. But the net carb on those is like 4, and so and there's a taco size. So I made myself basically a fajita with those, and I was only able to eat like 1.5. Even though I had 2, I had made my wife eat the last of my other one. So, you get real conscious of these things. And for those of you that are struggling with weight loss prior to surgery, just give it a try. Just cut yourself down to a certain amount. I mean, start by cutting what you normally eat in half. Okay, just cut it in half, and just wait and watch. You'll lose some weight. It might take a little longer, but you'll lose some weight. And when you see that weight loss, you think, okay, well, what if I lower what I'm eating now? Cut that in half, and before you know it, your subconscious is going to say, listen, I can have this much, and I'm good to go. I don't need all this extra. I don't need to go to Burger King, get a big giant Whopper, a large fry, and a Dr. Pepper. You can get one of the little junior Whoppers and a small fry, and that's more than enough. Of course, with bariatric surgery, having a Whopper is not a real good idea because all the bread and the fries are high in carbs. So, after bariatric surgery, you're not going to really want to eat that stuff, at least not for like a year, I think is what they tell me. But that's kind of sort of my epiphany that I had, and I'm glad I had it. I think it's been helpful. A friend of mine actually told me that he likes watching my videos because it helps him. And he was here not this weekend, but the weekend before, and we actually were trying different protein powders. I was going to make some videos, tasting videos of it, but he really didn't want to be on video, so I didn't. But the protein powders he brought were okay. Are they for me? No. He might like them. They may be perfect for him. They may be perfect for you. I don't know that. But for me, I'm still kind of sold on Unduri, and I'm going to talk about a couple of Unduri protein drinks here in a minute. And I want to make sure you understand that this is not I'm not doing paid advertisements or anything like that. Whenever I bring up these products, they're simply because this is what I'm using. and I'm sharing with you what I'm using and why I use it. And I'm finding that my Unjury is so far the best tasting. If you'll remember, I actually did a video about the Unjury vanilla and chocolate pre-mades, and I talked about the Equate version of that. And I still like the Unjury a whole lot better than the Equate brand. But today I'm going to talk about the soda collection with Unjury. They've got 3. They've got Moonbeam Mist, which I don't have any of it right now. I'm out. That actually is my favorite. I mix it with Crystal Light Lemonade, and it's almost like drinking. Well, you remember when your mama used to take Napoleon's ice cream, throw it in a bowl, and then pour Sprite or 7-Up on it and make a punch? Well, that's what this Moonbeam Mist mixed with the Crystal Light Lemonade tastes like, and it's really good. The other 2 are Cherry Cola and Root Beer, and I've got them here. This is the Root Beer. I'll let you see that. And of course, there's the nutritional values. If y'all can read them, I don't know if you can or not. I'm not real set up yet to, throw slides up or anything. I'm just talking. But the root beer, I like the root beer. I like take 1 scoop of this, 1 scoop of this root beer Unjury, and I mix it with 8 ounces of almond milk, unsweetened vanilla. And it tastes just like a root beer float. It's very good. I really, really like it. The next one is Cherry Cola. I expected a little bit more out of the Cherry Cola. I expected it to have a little stronger taste than it does. However, it's still good. It does taste good. Is it my favorite? No, I would definitely do Moonbeam Mist over this one. But it does taste good. And if you just feel like you need a cherry Coke, this is a decent substitute. Now I'm hitting the doggone table and it's bouncing my camera all over the place. But this is definitely worth having if you like sodas like a Coke or cherry Coke. Keep this on hand. It will kind of satisfy that craving because, after surgery, you can't have carbonation. And so that's why they came out with these 2, the 3 soda selections. And but they are very good. And I do try and drink at least one of those a day. I consider it a snack. I'm away from doing protein shakes as meals. I try to actually eat a meal. Try to make sure I have some fiber. We discussed that in the previous video. But next week is my next appointment, 3 months out, I think. So then after that, it'll be 6 months before I have another appointment. But I plan on being on pretty quick after the next appointment to give y'all an update on what the doctor said, what roller weight loss has said about my current weight loss. But until then, you guys don't struggle too hard. Please feel free to drop me a line. Of course, you can go over to my blog at armath.com, and I will add that to the description below. And you can watch my videos, or you can pull up a video and you can make comments. You can also comment here in YouTube. Ask me any question you want. I'll try to answer them to my best ability. But that's kind of it for today. You guys take it easy and good luck to you, okay? There we go.